Hello everyone, I am Tacet and welcome to the Gems of War Guild Wars week 27, day 5. It is a green day. So today we're going to be running the Spider Kraken again against the meta. It's back to Scion Famine combo, and they even threw a Queen Mab in there. But yeah, let's go throw that down. That would be yellow day. That is not today. We are on a green day. Where are you, spiders? I know you're in here. Where are you hiding, Green Kraken? Boom. Double check that is indeed green, and yes it is. Good to go. Get into it. Hello, Maximuse. Yes, you are the first one. Hello, Gillax. Hello, War. Welcome all. Welcome. Okay. Now to just get this spider up, and then plow them down from there. So we'll get that going. Get our extra turn. Another extra turn. Do we risk a Kraken? Oh, yeah, I just realized something. This might be the first time we're using Giant Spider Kraken since it got nerfed. Kraken, that is. I didn't realize that. It might be. I forget if we did run it last week, or when it was already nerfed. Pretty sure we didn't. But yeah, this will be the first kind of test to see if it still does just as good. I sure hope so. I do have plan Bs for Green Day if we really had to. Technically, plan B could just be literally for KrissTigger. If we truly had to. I'll take that down. Oh, there was still a skull? Oh. Oh, that was a mistake. Oh. That's really bad. Okay, what's the game plan here then? That's actually really bad. This is why you go double Kraken, double Giant Spider against Scion. Instead of the order that I put them in. Well, we'll go try for the brown. Missed it. He gets rag. Come on, mana, we need you. But damage isn't going to be enough. I guess we skull poke him. Poke. Oh, double poke. Come on, poison. Keep triggering. You got this. Well, at least he threw famine when we had, like, no mana, so... making some progress there. We'll go drag this down. He's going to get a skull regardless there. Can't really do anything about that. I'm going to deliberately not take mana here if we can, because he's just going to Scion it. So he'll do that. Now we take mana. Move that down. He's dead. Okay, I think we repaired it. As long as famine doesn't come up again, we'll be fine. Really bad board right now, though. So we'll go take a skull right here. This is not looking nice. Also, hello, JZG, Henny, Horror, or Havoc Horror, Jeremy, or Jeremiah, Vicky, and that's everyone. Welcome all. Still can't believe you don't like KrissTigger, Asha, Famine, KrissTigger. I think I've ran something similar to that before. I've ran Asha on this day quite a few times. I don't know, I just like sticking with the classic spiders. The things with 8. Or I think they both have 8. Well, the spider obviously has 8 legs. I forget if a Kraken would have 8 tentacles. Is that... I don't know, do Krakens normally have 8? I know there's a difference between octopuses, Krakens, and like squid-like things, but normally Krakens are more like squids. Aren't they supposed to be 10 tentacles? But octopuses are 8. Well, obviously, octopuses are 8. I think that's the difference. Well, among other things, but you know, as far as their amount of arm things. Well, let's go and move that up. Oh, he has famine. Ooh. That changes things. Especially because we have literally nowhere to use this right now. Red won't work. Not even if we try dropping it into something. Yellow won't work. It'll give us a lot of mana, but it's almost a bad thing at this point, not a good thing. I need this to work on something. Trying to look out for every single option we have. I get brown and hope I get Lucky Cascade. I might just have to do that at this point. Let's see. I know, what an unrelated topic. It was somewhat related. It seemed like it was on topic. Okay, let's throw this on brown. Ah, it missed. Okay, we're not dead yet. That's a pretty low standard to set for a Guild War battle. We're not dead yet. We still got this. Okay, he's gonna get a rag. Nothing I can do to stop that. I can't take the blue down there either. Skull won't work. There's really no point in taking a color right now. Because he's just going to start... Well, actually, you know what? We could probably race it. If we could take a green to blue, that'd be amazing right now. We can't, though. It's going to be a one-off. I don't know if I want to take that skull. Double skull will not be enough to kill him. What's even the point of taking it initially? Okay, good. He does get skull distracted, though we only have 3 HP, which means he's dead. So we'll take a purple here. You've got to be kidding me. He did no damage? Is that still alive? We'll find out in a moment. Let's throw a Kraken. Okay, that was a huge fail. That was also a huge fail. No, that one I had no control over. Well, go take the blues there. Thank you for the another blue. So we'll skull distract, summon, lose our turn, go from there. So he'll take skull. Why must this board be so horrible? Wouldn't that be horrible if we lose on the very first battle? It could happen right here. Let's see. What is even our option here? We have nothing at all to do. Hello, Frag Hunter. That was a really long hello. Well, that would give him skull. That we obviously don't want to do. There's so few options. And what's this want to get rid of red? That wouldn't really serve much of a purpose, though. Let me go for this green. Okay, he'll steal my purple. I gotta go for the skull. We have somewhat a red alignment coming along. We have yellow alignment now if we want a extra turn. Never mind, already ruined. Well, we have some red. That's not really gonna do much, though. But it would give us full mana for a Kraken, which would double kill. At this point, a win's a win. I don't care how many are alive by the time we finish this battle. As long as we end up winning this one at this point. So I think that is the game plan. We obviously lose our turn. But I need the mana so desperately right now. And now we simply Kraken and just win. Yeah, there isn't much that we could lose to after that. There we go, perfect. Well, that was horrible. Luckily, it was the very first battle, so at least we don't lose too many points. But gosh, wow. What even just happened? Wow. Anyways, let's not do that again. Oh, come on. It's the exact same team. I'm not making this mistake again. There. I fixed the team. It is now like 50% better than what it was by just swiping it upwards. Okay. Now let's try this again. And we shouldn't fail this time, hopefully. Alright, we don't need the red, so I'm just going to do that. Ah, we didn't get the blue drop. But we can take the free greens right there, go for the other blue. I'll take the guaranteed one. There we go. Okay, this is a lot safer. Ooh, we don't have alignment though, do we? I guess we can go for green here. All the colors we don't need on the board. Literally 3 of them. It's like, yeah, let's go for that one. Well, it's the only choice we really had. Unless I missed one. There we go. Almost didn't get it. Let's see. We have a blue convert. For obvious reasons, we don't really want to take that. So, never mind. Maybe we do. We get a skull poke out of it. And if we get enough mana for them, it's not going to matter if we deny out all the blue. Alright, so obviously we can't cast Kraken now. Because we don't have any blue anymore. We're kind of forced to have to take the skull. Then we'll take a purple and just double Kraken it. So move that down. Oh, why? Not this again. Okay. Well then. Do I even bother taking a purple? Probably not. I'll take this yellow. Oh, we get a free skull out of it. That will not kill it though until we get another extra turn. If only it would have dropped a skull for that extra turn, that would have been so perfect. We get purple into a green, though there's a high risk of him getting a skull. Oh, that green is not exactly where I needed it. Ooh, famine. There is nothing I can do to that right now. So let's take a skull poke. So we'll let him do his thing. Yeah, round 2's not going that well either, though this is like one of the biggest counters to this team, unfortunately. And everyone seems to be running it all of a sudden. Do we let him poke us? I believe we do. Is that good alignment? We have yellow. So I guess we're forced to yellow here. Also, hello, Zedicus! Let's see. Oh, you've been watching me on PS4 for a long time. Thanks for that. Let's see. Your favorite PvP team is Forest Troll, Kraken, Giant Spider. Yeah, that's pretty fun using the Forest Troll, Kraken combo. I really wish I could use that in Guild Wars. It's always pretty fun to use. From a team idea to the tentacle argument in 3 seconds. Yeah, that's pretty funny. It's like, yep, nope. Oh, gosh. Let's see. No, we will be trying more green teams eventually for Green Day. I'm just a huge fan of this team, even if it fails sometimes. Gosh. I think we just take this purple. Purple over double Kraken, go from there. But yeah, this team definitely is a bit more handicaps ever since the mana change. Ooh, that's a little bit of a bad situation there. Hopefully he gets skull distracted somehow. No extra turn, that's bad. And there was no skulls to distract, that was also bad. Gonna get rag and def and everything. Oh, we could actually get a kill. Oh, there is one kill for sure. Now we can just Giant Spider into the next convert. Oh. Well, we're right back to where we were the previous battle. Okay, that's not good. It's never good. Okay, do we just go for red? Is there any way we can get not red? I don't need much to win this right now. So we can move this over, convert the blue. Oh wait, never mind. We only have spiders left. I forgot because I switched the location. Oh no, never mind. Oh, this is actually a little bad then. So we need to go with a different game plan then. Get rid of blue. Yeah, I forgot about that. So we need to get rid of blue so we can start cascading into reds and start getting those things summoned. We got to do something for an extra turn. And then we'll need to take red and just throw everything on Famine. Oh, of course, no Surge. I definitely need a Surge now because it won't get full mana if it doesn't. I see it telling me that. But that's not what I should take. Why'd he do that? He denied my red. Trying to not give him any mana anywheres. Well, if I take this, he's obviously going to get the extra turn, plus the brown. I could take the purple, but that doesn't give me any value. Oh, wait, no, it doesn't. Never mind. Yeah, it doesn't give me any value. It also ruins me from taking the following move. Oh, that also ruins me from taking the following move. And there he goes on Famine. I don't even have a Skull Poke that I can take here. Though I think I'll let him Skull Poke me. Oh, nope, he doesn't even go for it. But I can go for a Poke now. That will get him onto a Def, which he can cast. Will we have to be down to just a Spider? We might have to be. Let's see. Yeah, we might eventually need to just switch out this team, it looks like. This is definitely the first time we were using it on a Green Day. It does not want to work. Apparently 1 mana change is quite a large change. At least for this team. Well, it's not just the 1 mana change too. Technically, Giant Spider got nerfed too on its Magic Link. Which makes it a lot less effective. Okay, we only have 1 left. 1 Spider to win them all. Still winnable. Very barely. He needs to die to that literally right now to have the chance to win. Oh. Okay, now you need to go. Sometime today. Oh, wow. Well, that pretty much just lost us the battle that he didn't die to that. I obviously have to take that. He does die, but that was meant for him so we could get the kill right there. And he's going to get a Death Cast. I think that's actually enough for him to win. Let's see. Oh, we had a perfect week so far this week, too. Oh, that's going to ruin it. Let's see. How much damage you got right now? 16? We would need a skull plus full ability. That is not happening. We got this. 8 HP. We have a maximum of 4 turns to live. Probably less. Let's see. What kind of sheer luck can we do right now? There's not even anywhere I can try to get lucky. There's that few options right now. We'll just take the purple over. Nope. Still nowhere I can really get lucky off of. Nope. Oh, yes, there's one. I could take the green into a skull chance. Nope. Nope. Well, then. I'm still going to be trying this because I do want to see what it can do against not that team. So hopefully, literally, not their entire team is, or every single person in their guild is running that. But there we go. Let's run with this. Giant Spider Kraken, Giant Spider Kraken. Back in the other order for this team. Okay. Let's not lose this one. But yeah, I need to see how it scores after the thing. So I will do it for all the battles. Just so we know for future reference. Well, go take the purple. Do you miss? Yes, you do. Yeah, it looks like the nerf, though pretty minor. The fact that both of them got weakened makes this a lot harder to actually pull off. We'll throw the giant spider on the red there. Don't really need the red until we get into desperate mode. Throw the Kraken down. Nope, that misses. I feel like using a Yasmin team if we're going to run a green team that's not this. Go move the brown over. And what else? Yellow convert. Can we get it on green? Yes, we can. So we'll go convert that over. Get rid of that. Throw down double Kraken. And what else can we get down? Yellow won't work. Blue is unadvised. Might go for it though. Because we have a follow-up cast, which will do a lot of damage. And, oh wait, I didn't even need to do that. We could have just Kraken killed. Fail. That probably lowered my score slightly. There we go. Now, why can't every battle be like that? Next one. Oh, yep, pretty much same similar battle. Corvash could get us here, though, if he clips us. This time with no Krakens. Yeah, I should make a team with no Krakens. If I am going to make a serious, like, new green team, it's probably just going to be completely Yasmin-focused. Just so we can loop with that. I wouldn't even mind trying to do a Web Spinner Yasmin combo for Green Guild War Day. I don't know what I would use to mana generate it, though. I would probably have to use Dark Maiden plus something else. I'm not quite sure what the something else would be. Dark Maiden is a really, really good green and red day that I don't use that often that I probably should. Where do I move? We'll go move the green over. Take the blue down. Skull Distract? Yeah, it doesn't matter. He's not going to get any value out of it. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. He does get 4 times brown now. Oh, but that doesn't do him much good. Oh, never mind. He doesn't get 4 times brown. Ha! No 4 times for you. That doesn't really help us much, though. Nice extra turn. Doesn't really give us much extra to do, though. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have given that green. Just get a stun. Gets the burn off the skull. But we do have alignment now, so I guess it was worth it. We'll get that down. That down. Throw Kraken. Don't miss. No! What did I just say? Oh, he might get Corvash. That would be really bad. Too bad we can't drop that. I want to drop that purple into there, into the blue. We need 1 more mana. Unfortunately, he has Corvash, which is really bad right now. Even if I take Green Surge, it might just give him 1 mana. Oh, I get Purple Surge. No, but there's no purple to take. Never mind, I can't Purple Surge. Oh, come on, you didn't even get full mana on 1. Let alone leaking into the other guy. Well, let's go take blue to blue if we can. This is blue number 1. Oh, that helped him. What on earth is happening with this team? Okay, we'll go and take a sky blue. Actually, you know what? Let's take the skull for it. Kraken. Save us. How are you not devouring either? I know it's 35%. 5% change shouldn't make that many casts not work. Well, you could maybe triple kill once we get to that point. We need to actually be able to get another cast off, though. Let's see, will we double lose today? It's been a while since we've double lost, gosh. A very long time. Okay, where do we move? Take that. Almost missed that, that would have been a fail. Take the blue. Probably should have just taken it for a 3 times because we don't have a follow-up. Because at least if that would have surged, we would have had full mana. Oh, there we go. Luckily, we got it there. Oh! Or not. Well then. What's the backup plan? I guess move this so we can take the purple. I do not think he's going to deny our purple. And he doesn't. And he gives it to us for free. Okay, that is enough. We can triple kill right here. Finally, you devour. A little late. Could have done that when we actually had a full team of 4. It's 35% for you, 50% for AI. I know, right? Oh, a Scorpius. Now, here would definitely be a time I should realistically change. Nope. No, we'll be fine, I think. As we completely get destroyed every other battle. Well, let's go and... No green, no blue. Let's move that over. There is our blue. And there's our green. Needed to surge, though. There we go. He ruined our alignment there. Do we have a backup alignment? Nope. Once again. These boards are horrific today. Well, I think we used up all of our luck yesterday. I can pretty much guarantee it. What do we do? We'll go use our blue over there. Doesn't get much value. So we'll convert out apparently green. But at least we're getting something done. Get the brown. What is this one? Why does everyone keep... Oh, never mind. Okay, he's using it on the correct day. There was someone else countering on the wrong day earlier, but he's doing the right one. That does triple the greens, and we're using all green. So he's doing it correctly. Some other guy was running an anti-color day on the wrong color day. Which a guy that kind of got pretty lucky on yesterday. Well, let's throw a double Kraken. No devour. Oh, never mind. I can't devour. Well, at least extra turn. You can do that. Oh, it's not using... Oh, no, it is. Yeah, it's using the Death Curse. I haven't been seeing too many people run that as of recently. But appears to be still going, making its rounds around. And making its round around. But still, people are using it occasionally. We'll go do that on red. What to do? Move that up. Get double Kraken. And, well, it looks like our last battle went the smoothest somehow. Odd, but oh well. So what does that come down to? Probably not worth using this anymore. Oh, come on. We were 1 off from all 1s. We almost got 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. So close. Okay. What was our score? 7,633. A fantastic day. No, not really, because it's with the 2,000 extra, so. That's supposed to be like 9,400 right there. Or at least 9,300. So, yeah. That ended up doing with that lose. Well, given no lose, as long as we do 7,500 plus with 1 lose, I'm actually perfectly fine with that as far as 1 lose is concerned. Not too bad. But yeah, that could have been way better if we actually won that other battle. Oh well. Yeah, a lot of those battles did not go that well. So next green day, pretty sure I am going to be switching it up. Giant Spider got nerfed, Kraken got nerfed. It's probably time to find ourselves a new green day to get cozy with. And no, we're not going to do 4 times KrissTigger again, though that realistically could win. I'd prefer to make an actual team. And not just 4 times KrissTigger. Maybe we'll run it occasionally, just to mess around with. But I'm not going to use that as a serious 4 times team forever. It was fun while we were messing around with it for a little bit, but... Yep, there we go. Okay, so that's probably the last time we'll be using that team for a very, very long time in Guild Wars if it's going to keep doing stuff like that. Let me go to dungeons. Go test in dungeons. Let's see if it does luckier here. Come on, Kraken, you got this. I think the biggest issue it has is when it gets too bad of a starting board, it's just way too big of a handicap, given that it only covers 3 colors. Sea Troll, 3 times KrissTigger. That technically would work. Though, similarly, that would have the same problem we're doing now, where we only cover 3 colors. Like right now, like what do we take? There's nothing. All we have to do is hope for like lucky cascades to try to get stuff near where we need to get it to. It's moments like this where this team is just way too handicapped with its nerfs that it already got to bother using. Before I didn't mind it being so handicapped because it was so ridiculously powerful. But now that I got tweaked some, not really worth it anymore. Hey, we got a green. Unfortunately, it didn't surge. And we need another green. Guess we'll take a purple for now. I kind of want to leave it there, but I know he's going to take it if I don't. Oh, that was in sight too. And I let him take that. That was definitely in sight. Alright, there goes Evolved Gorgolfa, or whatever he's called in this mode. King Gorgolfa. That's weird. In this mode, he's called King Gorgolfa, and the other one is called Evolved Gorgolfa. But I guess that one technically is a completely different troop. Okay, Kraken, land, go. Nope. Amazing how big a difference one gem spawn makes. Can't drop that. Or can we? No, we can't. Alright, we'll just do that then. Oh, come on. I was hoping for a blue off of one of those two drops. Didn't get it, though. Which would have gave us the extra turn. We'll go move that for now. Should be able to get the giant spider for sure. Get the other move, and then just throw double Kraken. Take a poke. And that is way more than enough. But yeah, it just gets too slow of a start now. Yeah, nope. Let's go to the big flames. Actually, this is what we're using tomorrow. Isn't tomorrow yellow day? Pretty sure tomorrow's yellow day. This is exactly what we're using tomorrow. The amount of power that this thing has is... I can't even... I never thought they'd make a pure color team this strong. Though, unfortunately, it's almost all mythics. Let's see. It's legend, legend... I mean, it's legend, mythic, legend, mythic. But it works so amazingly. Most of these troops don't even have that much of a purpose. Like, Scorpius is almost useless in many teams. He's really only used for his buff. But, yeah, he actually works pretty well in this instance. Guard's Avatar, I do have to say, has always been pretty good, though. He's one of the few that I would say, kind of now, after the Kraken nerf and everything, it might be safe to craft him if you don't feel like crafting Ferrish Ra or something. I think the meta is starting to shift back into his direction. Especially as more new hero classes come out that are actually not complete trash. It's going to just keep making them better and better. Because that means you can start using Prismatic Orb and stuff again. Which normally hasn't been used for a while because there was no point in using it. But now we can do stuff like that. Actually, technically we were always able to do stuff like that, but not as efficient. Because nothing's actually new about this team other than the recent Scorpius and the recent hero class. Though that recent hero class is the strongest hero class in the entire game, though. Bard is just insane. I wouldn't be surprised if they tone it back in the future. That or they're going to need a... They either need to tone him back or they need to buff literally every other class in the entire game. Or almost every other class. Okay, well, we'll go get the buff there. Don't know if that was already enough, but now it definitely is. Oh, never mind. Okay, that wasn't even enough. Well, we'll go do another cast then. Doesn't take that long to get it back up. Oh, he's killing himself. That troop is so useless in late game. It can't even get a single kill when it kills itself. In early game it can. Late game it does nothing. They need to make him just instantly kill whatever he targets at, instead of making it an arbitrary damage amount. Make it so it can be blocked by barrier, but make it like essentially infinite damage, like 9,999 or something. Yeah, there's no point in him. In late game, all he does is just poke someone. It deals like half damage, and then like, oh, I'm done now. You hope they buff every other hero class instead. I know, I really wish they would buff all of them instead of nerfing him. I was going to make a post. I might make that later tonight, or I think I'm going to do that later tonight when I get off the stream. I am going to type out a rebalance post and request them to buff nearly every single class in the game, because there are really, really low usage on a good majority of them. Warlord is outclassed by Courage by a huge, huge margin. They could raise this to 6 and it might not even be high enough yet. I actually wouldn't mind if they made this almost the same as as, what's his name? Draculus's, who gains 8 life whenever he takes a skull. If they made this gain 8 attack every single time he took a skull, I'd be perfectly fine with that. That might be a little bit too high, though, but at least 6. This needs to basically be doubled in effectiveness. Let's see, Knights. This thing is never used because all it does is gain armor per turn. You can literally just use a, what's her name? What's her name? What is her name? Queen Isabel, who gives 2 armor to all humans per turn, including herself, who is a human. So she does this to herself, plus every other human on the team. Other than that, also for even funnier, this isn't even a human class, so you can't even get her bonus on it, which makes it even worse. Warden never gets used because it's just an armor buff, and there's nothing within the entire kingdom, nor any hero weapon that triggers off of armor. Priest actually is perfectly fine. There's not much of a use for it, but the effect itself isn't that bad. Archer, already fine. Actually, it's one still probably the best in the game still, even with the Oracle being so good, or not Oracle, the other thing. This definitely needs to be buffed to at least 100% now that there's literally a troop that automatically does itself to +1 all stats per turn. It could at least make this 100% +1 per turn, maybe even higher than that. Necromancer needs Necromancy, and Soul needs to be higher. Let's see, what else is there? Mech is fine. Mech actually is one of the other pretty powerful ones. Assassin is fine. Orb Reaver, surprisingly, is fine, though there's very few instances you would ever bother using it. Oracle is actually already fine. Death Knight's fine. Titan's fine. And never mind, the rest are kind of fine then. It's mainly all the older ones that are horrible. Exclusion of Archer. All the ones that originally came in when classes first came out were Warlock, Knight, Warden, Priest, Archer, Sorcerer, and Necromancer. So you can see how they started to actually get good past that point. But every initial one they made, aside from Archer, is completely useless. Well, except maybe Sorcerer, but now it's kind of useless because everything else is so good compared to it now. But yeah, all the original ones that they released are bad now. That seems to happen with troops too. Like, all the older troops are so bad sometimes compared to the newer ones in many instances. And they never bother, like, rebuffing all the older stuff to be scaled with the newer content. And then it just stays nerfed forever. Not, like, directly nerfed, but nerfed in that other stuff is better than it. Like Green Slime. I was mentioning that a lot in the previous stream. Used to be used so much, but then Giant Spider became too good compared to it, and then everyone just uses Giant Spider instead. Okay. Oh, what do we even go for here? I guess we go and get Orb up, if we can, in some way. He takes almost every color available, yet we can't get him up. He goes up with green, green, purple, and blue. Are none of them available? So many options. Well, that doesn't really solve my problem. Half the colors on the board, and I can't even get one of them. There we go. So we'll go throw this down on guard, if he'll let us. We're about to die to Kraken team, I think. So it's the better version of Kraken team. Good thing we have Impervious last slot. Oh, we're frozen on literally everything now. I can't even take that blue. Oh, that doesn't help much. Hello, Red Devil. Welcome. Are you going to kick DCCLM on Sunday or Monday? Because Brian wants to join Sunday. I can probably do it Sunday. After he does his battles, or maybe before, I don't know. But yeah. What time on tomorrow is he planning to come into the guild? But yeah, I already told him earlier that we would probably kick him. He's been below the minimum and doing really bad in Guild Wars this week. I think he's around about 30,000 by the time he finishes this week. I do need to get a little bit more on that because we're still in Bracket 2. And based on current battles, it looks like we might be staying in Bracket 2, which would be the first time ever. And I'm not helping by literally losing today. Luckily, we should be fine tomorrow. Or at least I will be with this team. Should be. As I'm failing to a random, well, not a random team. That's actually probably one of the strongest teams still, even after Kraken nerf. And Troll nerf. I feel like every single link in the game got hurt really hard during the most recent patch, because they did. The way that links work now is, if you're using them in any team. Not banners, but links. They only trigger once per instance now. So if you're using something like a Giant Spider or a Valkyrie and stuff like that, they're slightly less valuable than they were before. Because the mana that they're generating masses amount of is now less mana than what they were originally doing. I don't know if they're fixing this next patch, because they seem to... They even said on the forum that it's supposed to do it, yet it's doing the exact opposite in-game. So maybe they will fix it next patch, we'll have to see. And if they don't, I'll probably bring it up in a Q&A to them again. Oh, why did I not take that? But I'll bring it up to them if someone else doesn't already. And hopefully it'll fix it. Yeah, that's a pretty big issue. If they're going to leave links exactly as is right now. Because it's been completely different. And banners are working like they should, which is kind of weird. But links are not. So it's definitely not intended. Ah, stop hitting the... This is why I hate using Guard's avatar. Wisps and Kraken. The two reasons I have not been using this guy at all recently. I thought people kind of stopped using Wisps. Apparently not. The only bad thing about Scorpius and Bard class is you can't even see your troops. Someone mentioned this on the forum too. You can't see your troops for like 3 seconds every single time a turn starts. Or maybe like 2 seconds. But it like blocks your vision. So if you're about to click on an ability right when the turn switches over, it delays you from being able to do so. He said Sunday morning? Has he done any of his battles yet today? Well, I will kick him around that time then, I guess, on Sunday morning. I will be up on Sunday morning, so I'll make sure to try to do that before Stardew Valley then. And will you guys be able to recruit him? Because I won't be on for the middle of the day because we'll be streaming Stardew Valley. I don't know, we could kick him now. If he's already available. Oh no. Because if we're already going to kick him on Sunday, it wouldn't make much of a difference if we kick him now or the following day. Yeah, if Brian's on now, we could just get him in. Otherwise, I'll just do it in the morning. He's already mentioned it to him earlier this week. Okay. Where do we go here? We'll go take a brown upwards. Go Gorgolfa. And there we go. Get our orb. Shiny orb of madness. The amount of damage you shall add to this. Probably have done that first before doing that. Normally I do, but oh well. Is that enough damage? Yes it is. No! 1 HP! What is this madness? We're going to go. There we go. Can you test Christina X Dragon Soul, Black Manacles, and Dracos as a green team? Or as a great team? Wait, is that great team or green team? Oh, also a great team. Oh, okay, never mind. I read that wrong 3 times in a row. Good job. But yeah, we can go try that right after this battle. Get our little poke in. Also, what's coming on Monday? I know I looked at it earlier. I already forgot. Such short-term memory. Let me see. Monday, we are getting... Why does this list not say it? One must be outdated. Oh, no, never mind. I'm looking at, like, today's date, as if that would help. Leonis Empire, purple-brown. So we're going to be able to stock up quite a bit on that. Where's the other list that says what it actually does? Oh yeah, it was the monster counter. The one that deals double damage to monsters as well as has a chance of devouring them. Oh yeah, we definitely can't use the Kraken team anymore. People are gonna just start using the anti-monster. And that's another thing the devs sometimes do, which is somewhat annoying. They'll initially nerf a troop. Then all the troops that they'll have planned for like a couple weeks would also be additional nerfs to the troops that they were about to, that they literally just nerfed, making the troop almost useless to use. I think that's about to happen to Kraken. Same thing happened to Crimson Bad a while back, where he basically got nerfed until he was useless for a little while. He eventually came back a little bit, but there was a shorter period of time where they just nerfed him non-stop for like a few months. I'll go throw that down. Though he kind of needed it. He probably ran as one of the longest best troops in the game. And he still is pretty decent to this day. Alright, we'll go take the Grugolfa. And now we just need to hit it with anything. There we go, there's anything. Okay, so let's go do your team that you just mentioned. Let's do it on a revenge battle. Let's see. ssaszix, Dragon Soul, Black Manacle, and Dracos. Oh, cool. So you're trying to use the instant kill thingy. I wish Dracos would be slightly stronger. Dracos is so good with the new weapon that was just added into the game for Brown Hero class. The only problem is he's too bad. All he has is a 25% chance to instant kill. That should really be about 40% or so, if not higher. Probably 40%. But 25% is way, way too low. There's already things in this game that can do way higher than that pretty easily. Okay, so we get that. Get a Dragon Soul. Oops, under weapon. I hate when I do that, and then it's like, oh, where did the troop go? ssaszix, get all that in. Also, his trade is pretty lackluster too. It's only 2 magic reduction per extra turn. And that's also indirectly got nerfed as well because of the extra turn thingy not working in multi-instance. Though in this team, that's not really going to be affecting it too much because it's really... This team generally doesn't multi-extra turn. It likes getting extra turns, but not multiple at once. Or at least it normally doesn't, unless we get really lucky. The skulls, we can just let it take. I'm gonna try getting Dragon Soul mana up, as we normally would. Fortunately, that kind of got stopped a bit. And he stole my mana. Okay, he better not devour. And if he does, please hit last slot. Nope. Well then, look, even this thing has a higher chance to destroy. It has 40%. You need 40% too. Okay, we'll go throw that down. And he even gets to take all the stats as well. Oh, come on! Why do you get to have 100% chance to devour? Why couldn't we have this earlier? Let's see. If he devours us again, I'm just leaving this battle. Nope. No. Why? Why? Okay, let's try that again. 3 devours in a row at 40% chance. What a fail. So when do we get the 100% chance to devour update? We'll go take the skull right there. Take the purple. Get the Dragon Soul. Maybe I should bring the Cabarrus team back. Go throw that on Brown. Let's see. I did notice that too. Because I didn't end up scoring as high today. If I would have gotten a perfect score, I actually would have been Paragon by the end of this week. But because we lost today, I'm actually not going to be. But yeah, the person that joined our guild is going to be our Paragon. Let's see. That's probably the easiest way to get someone to leave your guild. Have no one above them on literally their first week. Okay, we'll just Black Manacle. Oh wait, why did I do that? That was enough damage. Fail. We'll just Dragon Soul it then. 100% chance to devour 40% of the time. or 40% of the time it works 100% of the time. Wait, what's that one meme joke thing with that? Yeah, Devour works really good in early game dungeoning. You don't need it to win early game dungeons, though. I've won many battles in early game with different various teams, not using any Devour. Mainly because my other account doesn't really have any Devour. I believe Sandshark is the cheapest Devour you ever get on a new account, if I'm not mistaken. Most other Devour troops require you to have a epic or higher, for the most part. It's a type of move that generally doesn't get put on lower level troops, even though they keep nerfing it constantly, to the point that they're probably going to add it to a lower level troop soon, or at least on a consistent one. I think there are a few that have it, but none of them are even remotely worth using. Ah, we didn't get the kill. And he gives us the skulls, at least some of them. And there's a Dragon Soul wipe. There we go. But the team is decent. It's just we got destroyed by Devours earlier. Not much I could have done to that. Let's go take our revenge. And practice up on the one we're using tomorrow, so what happened today won't happen again. Okay. We'll go move that over. Move that down. Move that over. Take brown blue. Buff. For Golfa. Let's see. And we'll throw that down into the blade. And then we'll just Golfa into whatever. If only whatever could actually kill it. Okay, let's try for a random skull. Oh, that works. Kinda goes. Also, they really need to do something about Tall. They nerf buffed him. I hate when they do that. Like, they sometimes make changes where they think they're buffing a troop, then they end up nerfing it. There were two pretty funny ones that ended up happening. Tall and, oh, what is that one orc called from that one kingdom? And Dark Song. Both of these troops, they ended up basically nerfing by trying to buff them. Which is always pretty funny. The thing that they did with her is she no longer does 2 times damage to green, but they gave her a stat decrease for the enemy, as well as a steal mana against orcs and daemons, which was at a time when daemons were actually pretty big, but she didn't really make much impact, and now daemons aren't as big, and yeah, she's kind of just useless now. She'd be much better if she still did like 2 times or 3 times to greens. She was 2 times before, but they could have just buffed it to 3 times and she would have been fine, just like that. The other pretty funny one was Tall, which used to have Impervious, and for some reason they replaced it for Empowered. They also changed his ability completely to, instead of a remove reds and gain a bunch of attack, they changed it to deal a small amount of damage and gain a small amount of skills, if and only if it even gets a kill. And it has no Impervious anymore, which is really strange why they made that change. I have no clue. Especially with such a bad ability. He's the only Empowered in the entire game that is not worth actually trading. Literally every other Empowered in the game is worth it. Even commons and whatever other ones. Actually, I don't think any commons have Empowered anymore. They used to. But every single thing other than him that has Empowered is worth it. They ruined him. Also, we already have 1,000,000 gold for next week. Finally, we're ahead of the curve. I've been behind so long because I kept doing all the gold keys to get the most recent kingdom maxed out. But now we finally have a reserve of gold built up again. So yay, success. Let's see. Anyways, is there anything else you guys have question-wise or anything you want me to go do? Let me know, and we could definitely make sure to do so. Otherwise, I'm pretty much just gonna head out, I guess, for the night. And maybe go make that post. Let's see. What can we do right now? Let's just get Golf up. Oh, hello, Spirit Fox. Well, I guess it's not too big a deal. He's not going to die anytime soon. Let's go move that down. Oh, but he will get the Scion Drain. But that actually didn't drain any mana, so never mind. We're just going on blue and everything else right now. We'll get that up. It's going to get a Rag. I have nothing to do that I can get to... Oh, yes, I can purple to get his mana up. Perfect. Sweet. Okay. We'll go take the yellow over. And take the brown. I'm not going to risk something. I'm just going to go play it safe here. Okay, well, that didn't really play it out too safe, but oh well. We'll go throw that down, throw that down. Did I do dungeons? Yes. Yeah, I know. If you blink for a second, you won't even notice that we did dungeons. They do need to do something about that. I laughed when Nimhane and them said, yeah, it was kind of meant to be like mid to late game contents. No one in late game finds that difficult whatsoever. nor in mid-game. The only time it's really a challenge is in early game, when you really have to figure out what kind of teams you're going to do against it. So how are we almost losing against this? Well, I guess it is a anti-yellow against a pure yellow team. That might be causing it. Who knows? Maybe. Yeah, Spirit Fox is generally pretty good if you're running 4 yellow against it. Or, you know, good at countering. What's funny is I don't even think my yellow Guild War Day has a Spirit Fox in it. I probably should add one. Well, we'll go put a brown up. Go get Gorgolfa. Throw that down. Okay, you can't drain everything. There's only so many targets you can hit, and it completely hit the wrong target, so perfect. Get the buff. And just Gorgolfa, full mana. Don't hit that one. There we go, and that's match. That was overkill. Anyways, guys, I am going to be heading out for tonight. We'll be back tomorrow night, same time as always, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll be going over the new event and all of his devourness. He's mainly just going to be a monster counter. We already pretty much know what he is. So not too much of a surprise there. But of course, on Monday, we'll be doing a bunch of teams with him, all that kind of stuff. Probably also going to do a question about Puzzle Quest. I ended up mentioning it on the previous stream as well. I believe very soon, within the next week or two, we are going to be starting up the Puzzle Quest Let's Play again. And I'm going to be asking a question on the beginning of the normal Monday video, on if I should do it as a video or as a stream. So we'll see exactly how that poll goes. So I'm going to mention on some of my streams just to let you guys know. I didn't want to poll it on a stream because I know there are several people, or not several, but a lot of people that probably watch just the videos and not the actual streams themselves. So yeah, I figured the video would be the perfect place to do it, on the one that generally everyone watches. So we'll see then, and then we'll either do it as a video, kind of like Let's Play series, or we'll just do it and stream literally all of it, the 100% Puzzle Quest. For any of you that don't know, Puzzle Quest is the game made by the same developers, like 10 years ago. It was basically the original Match 3 game that they made. It's really, really good, for any of you that haven't seen it. Some people even consider it better than Gems of War. And in some areas, I do find it to be better than Gems of War. Overall, I'd still say Gems of War is the better game. But one thing nice about this other game is it doesn't have microtransactions, so we don't need to worry about anything like that. It's also a lot more RPG-like, with the whole stat system and a bunch of other stuff like that. Get your Snot Stones. I would give you some if I could. I think we have like 50% more than we need this week. Let's see. Yeah, we have 349. We have 149 more than we need. We're almost double up. Pretty sure there's some people that have like 5 times plus at this point, but yeah. Anyways, guys, I'll be seeing you all later. We will be doing the Stardew Valley stream as we normally do tomorrow. Same time, noon tomorrow. That's 15 hours from now. We'll be doing that, and of course, every night we'll be doing the 8 o'clock stream 1 hour prior to now tomorrow for Gems of War, going over the new event, all that kind of stuff. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for stopping by. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your weekend, and I will see you all later. Goodbye, everyone.